Morning, and thank you for joining us on the Tuesday edition of TVC Breakfast. I'm Veronica Dan Ikboy. I'm not here alone. I have Mike Okwache this morning. Mike.
Good morning.
It's a good Tuesday morning.
Good to be here. Good morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, let's quickly touch on some developing issues, and it's still coming out of Plateau State, a really concerning development with regards to attacks on some parts of the state. We hear that in, I think, Lamba community of Wang district of Jos, South local government area, there was another attack. And this time an 8-month-old baby who was coming home with the father was part of those that unfortunately were attacked, and the baby died. And a number of persons were killed in that attack, houses razed. And the factions have come out to speak. We're talking about the Makban faction, that's the Mieti Ala Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, have come out to speak that they also were attacked in their communities as of Friday. And then MDA, that is Magavo Development Association, came out to say that they should stop playing the victim here, that it is their people that are attacking the Magavos, if I may use that word. But right now is not the time to trade blames. We're looking at the number of destruction, lives lost. What we should be looking at is peace. And so the Magavo Association is saying that for peace to reign, perpetrators have to be arrested and brought to book.
The point there is, you would not blame both sides, because both sides, when it comes to the issue of trading blames,
yes,
because when two persons quarrel, each person has the right to say, well, I am aggrieved because the other person did this, or the other person said this. The other one will say, I'm aggrieved because this person, as the case may be. It is the absence of the arbiter, the absence of the security agents, the absence of government intervention that is leading to all of this. Otherwise, it shouldn't have been in the first instance.
Yeah.
Now, if we had the first place where either a cattle was rustled and those who were involved were arrested, or we saw a situation where cattle ate someone's farm, and then there was a squabble, and it was handled immediately, we wouldn't have been having these issues in the first instance. So, at what point did it go beyond the village community? At what point did it go beyond the traditional rulers? At what point did it go beyond the local government chairman? At what point did it go beyond the state government? You know, as the case may be. These issues have been on a long time. That is why Nigerians are asking questions. We have military presence there. We have a special task force there that is made up of all these joint security operatives. What has been happening? Now, the member House of Reps representing Jos North and Jos South came out to say, well, the Constitution of the Federal Republic, 1999 as amended, gives the right to any citizen to defend themselves. And that in the exercise of that constitutional right, that the people will not have been doing anything wrong. But if we all resort to the issue of defending ourselves, now there could be a new dimension to the chaos that could be unleashed on the society. Because if I have to defend myself, preempting that you are going to attack me and you have to defend yourself, preempting that I'm going to attack you, then we're going to have a society where anything can happen. And if I don't like your face and I come after you and I kill you and your children, I can say it was in self-defense.
Yeah.
You know, as a kid. So the point there is that these things can be misinterpreted when we wield or when we invoke, you know, sections of the law like that. Yes. If it is not properly put in context, as the case may be. So government now, recall yesterday we were here, we spoke about this thing, and the military commander told us that they were moving to Mangu, as the case may be. They were moving their base to Mangu, as the case may be. Yeah. Even the security consultant we said yesterday said that the police commissioner, all of them should move their bases to Mangu, as the case may be. So, if that is done, we hope and we assume that it should reduce all of this. But that is not the final solution yet.
Absolutely.
Because by the time these people leave that place and the issues are not dealt with, and resolved, then we go back to square one.
I am glad that both sides are speaking. That for me is the beginning of the whole resolution to this crisis. Now is for the government to come in as the arbiter to resolve these issues. Bring every voice that is speaking. This is your issue, that is your issue. Now this is how we intend to solve it. Perpetrators must be brought to book, and then everybody can live in peace at least. But this is a good start
we
to
need
the
that
whole conversation
peace on the plateau
as quickly as possible. We need to end this conversation here now and bring you the news